10 years ago, Olivia Newton John's boyfriend vanished on a fishing trip in San Pedro, California. Now, investigators pronounced that he had drowned, and now recent evidence places the actress's ex in Mexico alive and well with a new girlfriend. Now, the former cameraman Patrick McDermott and the Australian star had been dating for 9 years when he vanished in June 2005 while on an overnight fishing trip off the coast of San Pedro, California. Now, Olivia Newton John reported him missing 22 days after this. She was on a professional tour, which is why it took so long for her to report him missing. And the Coast Guard launched an exhaustive search of the area in hopes of finding his body, but had no luck, and in November 2008 declared McDermott most likely drowned. But it gets a little bit more fishy, no pun intended.
Nice.
Investigators also revealed that McDermott disappeared shortly after filing for bankruptcy, having unpaid debts totaling more than $30,000 at the time. Among these debts was $8,000 in child support owed to his ex-wife Yvette Nupar, who's also an actress, for their son Chance. And the investigators also discovered that McDermott, who is of Korean descent, secured a second passport in his birth name Patrick Kim and withdrew life savings from 2 bank accounts just before vanishing. Now, 2 months after investigators pronounced him drowned, they revealed that McDermott had faked his own disappearance and was alive and well in Mexico, but at the time that was just a rumor. Now in 2009, a private investigator in Texas, Philip Klein, delved into the issue further, and just a few weeks after he started his investigation, he got a letter from McDermott's lawyer that said he didn't fake anything, he just wanted to get away from the drama. And so they were able to place him in a remote town in Mexico. It's called Sayulita, which is where I was on winter break. And
oh my God, did you see him?
Yeah, I found him. And the reason they were able to place him there was because this investigator noticed that there were IP addresses in this area that frequented a website that was created by investigators to track his whereabouts. So this guy is a massive piece of shit.
Okay, so let's talk about the most surprising parts of this story. First, that his name is Patrick McDermott. Let's just get real. Secondly, that in 2008, that they declared him most likely to be drowned. Are you kidding me? The guy has $30,000 in debt.
Oh, God.
He takes out a new passport under a different name right before he disappears.
And 22 people on the boat. Nobody saw him fall off or anything like that.
Okay, now, maybe nobody sees him fall off a boat, but somebody doesn't get a new passport right before they mysteriously drown and then set up all new bank accounts and said, of course he didn't drown, of course he didn't. Obviously this was a ploy. But the guy is pretty sick, man. I mean, let alone what he did to Olivia Newton John, which was pretty greasy. Okay, pun intended.
Oh, God.
Okay, what he did to his wife and his son is 1,000 times worse.
Yeah.
He's got a son. They thought he was dead. The wife still doesn't believe that they found him.
Oh, it doesn't even end there. Like, initially I was going to say, oh my God, how crazy is Olivia Newton John that this dude literally faked a death to get away from her? And then I realized, like, hold on, this dude has, like, family. He has family members that he has not notified that he's just skipping out on town on. His mother, there was one of the investigators wrote a book saying, this person is not dead, he is alive, he's in Mexico, years ago. His mother, still believing that he was dead, went as far as to send letters to Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, to ask him, please let us live, like put this matter to rest, stop selling this book. This person is a liar. When in fact, the real liar was her son, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, by the way, just to be clear, that's the ex-wife, that's the mom of his
son. Yeah,
right.
so the ex-wife didn't want the son to have to undergo any more trauma with all of the rumors. They thought it was just kind of hearsay and they were making up all these sorts of stories. So they didn't want the son to go into any other trauma. And also I think they probably didn't want to have to undergo any more trauma, having sort of accepted that he had passed and drowned and then having people sort of rehash the issue. But like, yeah, I mean, that was the conversation that we had this morning in the production meeting. It's like, oh, like she must have been crazy. He doesn't want to deal with the drama of Hollywood life. Then step up to the plate and break up with her and then move to Mexico. Don't be a douche and fake your own death.
No, in the beginning I thought, man, this is the most elaborate breakup of all time.
Yeah.
Gather up your balls and just say we're done instead of like, let me fake my own death.
Let me change my life for the
to avoid breaking up with this person. But no, it turns out it's not about Olivia Newton John. It's not. It's about the money, Lebowski. He didn't want to pay the money. That's why he went through all this.
Like, look, $30,000 is a shit ton of money, right? But it's not like so much that you can earn that at some point in your lifetime or were able to pay that. I mean, he was dating Olivia Newton John. Maybe she could give him a loan or something. Like, there are a lot of different options.
No, but that's the other interesting thing about this. Some people, like, one, they can't help but lie. I mean, this guy, he got into the debt probably for the same reason. He did all these skeevy things. But what's amazing is that it works for him. I mean, he got well, first of all, he got away with it for 11 years. He had a wife. I don't know what her situation was. Then he gets Olivia Newton John, which is amazing. Now he's living with
a good-looking dude.
With a like, I don't know. I assume a hot German because it's a young German woman. Okay, and now she's tossing his Kartoffelsalat, and so there's this guy still keeps getting it. It's amazing.